And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ball game, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Joseph Cruz will be our man to watch, and he really had it all working in his last start, collecting the complete game shutout for his efforts. Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Salt Lake Bees and the Las Vegas 51s. Josh Bronson will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And that last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
Felix Casto will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And he struck him out. Johnny Giavatilla will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Reggie Quisenberry will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now here it comes. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Now the first pitch. Mark Rogers is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Number 13 will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a good fastball swung on him. This for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Leading off for the Bees,
Rex Chiavacci is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
It's darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through it.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here, 6 already, and that's out number 2. Grounded foul off to the right. Now here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
And there's number 8.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Felix Casto will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Johnny Giavotella is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Now here's the pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Reggie Quisenberry will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And he takes ball one.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Lagares is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The 51s are in front here, 1-0.
Leading off for the Bees.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Mark Rogers will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Number 13 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Rex Chiavacci will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
In there, 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another 2-2 offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And he's just rolling right now. Even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. First offering on the way.
Number 63.
In there at the letters 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
The relay, well, he is in there with a triple. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way.
Well, you know, sometimes after you've run that far, you just figure, what the heck, I'm going to go for it. But I think he blew a gasket there about halfway down the third baseline, and they wind up tagging him out trying.
Squires will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Cam Bedrosian will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Felix Casto will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here now the 2-2. And he struck him, and that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. Johnny Giavotella, time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Reggie Quisenberry will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Number 41 will dig in, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
Well, it's just game one of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Number 30 will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one. Mark Rogers will dig in here, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. He just ramps up and gears the fastballs by him, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this, with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot.
Number 13 will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now the pitch. And you can add one more, 17 to the ball game as that ends the inning. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Rex Chiavacci will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Number 63 will be the batter. 1 for 2, including a triple thus far. And that's taken for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason why he's having the success he is. You establish the count of your pitcher right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Josh Bronson stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
Look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
Here now is our